Hello friends, welcome to the Technical Study Place YouTube channel. In this video, we'll learn about DDA means Digital Differential Analyzer. Today we will solve the some numerical data, or you can say it as the coordinate points we can solve through the problem of the slope. So in the next video we will see the DDA algorithm. So today in this video we will see the DDA, how to solve the slope, how to solve the its coordinate values according to the slope formula. Okay, so without any wasting time, let's begin. See the video till end so that you can understand fully and completely and thoroughly. So let's begin. So line drawing algorithm, we have one algorithm called as digital differential analyzer algorithm. So it is the, in short form we can say it as DDA. So in this particular video, we will see only the coordinate points values. So how we'll find out and how we will plot the line in the graph. So only this we will see. So in the next video we will see the complete DDA algorithm, and according to that sum we will numerical sum will also we will see. Okay, so let's begin. Slope of straight line means what we will find out the slope means what, m. Okay, so I have told you that in the line equation m is there means slope, and that we call it as slope equal to delta y upon delta x. So this is the formula. So for y, delta y, we can say it as y2 minus y1. So similarly, and delta x we can say it as x2 minus x1. See, x2 minus x1. By mistakenly I have written here x2 m2 minus x m2 minus x1, m2 minus m1 I have written here, but it is x2 minus x1. Okay, so delta y means y2 minus y1, and delta x means x2 minus x1. So m equal to delta y divided by delta x means y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, so if you want to find out the delta y value, means how we will find out? Through this formula only we have to find out. Okay, so delta y equal to m into delta x. Okay, so m into delta x. So when we want to find out the delta y, so what is m? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 into delta x. That's it. So when we want to find out the delta x, means what we will do? Delta x equal to, so we will put here delta x, and we will put here m downside. So delta x equal to delta y divided by m. Okay, so delta y into x2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1. So don't be confused here, because in the slope and in the delta y, y2 minus y1 is there, and divided by m2 minus x1 is there, x2 minus x1 is there. But here when we are finding the delta x, okay, we are getting the x2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1. Some reverse we are getting. Okay, this is because the slope is downside here. When we are finding the delta x, the slope delta y divided by m is there, so divided by m is there. So for this reason we have written the x2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1. So delta x value is delta y into x2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1. So don't be confused. Okay, so here for slope y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 is there. So delta y, for delta y, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1 is similar is there. But for delta x, x2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1 is there, some reverse is there. Okay, so don't be confused. Okay, this is the formula when we are going to find out the delta y and delta x. So in case if our value, whatever the value is there, delta y and delta x, so we will have put it here if condition. So if our delta x value is greater than delta y, or equal to or equal to delta y, so we will put a mention as delta x equal to 1. Okay, so if our delta x value is greater than delta y or equal to delta y, we will put mention as delta x equal to 1. Okay, so if our delta x value is less than delta y, so we will mention the delta y equal to 1. Okay, suppose, okay, I hope you have understood. So think this is a line. Okay, so we have put it the pixel in between them. So these are the points, this is the first point and this is the end point. Suppose think like this. So we will have to move, we have to go, so for first point to till last point, so we have to go by point to point twice, na. Okay, so for the first point we have taken as xi comma yi, and for the second point we have taken the xi plus 1 comma yi plus 1. Okay, so for first point we have taken xi comma yi, and so for second point we have taken xi plus 1, so comma yi plus 1. Okay, so what we have done here, To find out the second point, we have to take the previous points as the current points. Okay, so similarly for finding out the third point, we have to take the second points as the current points. Similarly, we have to when we are finding out the fourth point, we have to take the third points as the current points. Okay, so whatever the first points are there, that we have getting the first only. Okay, so we are getting the first only. When we are try to solve this problem, we will get to know this. So when you, so xi comma yi had already given to us. So xi plus 1 equal to, so we have, as just now I told, so to find out the xi plus 1 comma yi plus 1, we have to mention, we have to take the previous points as the current points. So xi plus 1 equal to xi plus delta x. Okay, so I will put the xi as it is. Just now I told that delta x equal to 1. So xi plus 1. So this is the formula when we are going to find out the xi plus 1, means second point formula. So we have find out the xi plus 1. So now we have to find out the yi plus 1. So yi plus 1 equal to yi plus delta y. So yi I have put it as it is. So what is delta y? So delta y is m into delta x. Okay, so m into delta x. So I have written as it is. So m I have written as it is. So what is delta x? In 1. So if I make m into 1, so what will happen? Anything is equal into 1, that is, and the whatever the value is, that remains same. So for that reason, yi plus m as it is I have written. Okay, so yi plus 1, this is the formula to find out the yi plus 1. So like this we are going to find out the next point. So when we are going to find out the third point, we have to take it as xi plus 1 comma yi plus 1. So the previous points, for what will become xi comma yi. So similarly when we are going to find out this point, so what this will become xi plus 1 comma yi plus 1, and the previous point will become xi comma yi. Okay, so when we are going to solve this, we will get better idea. So this is the part when we have the value delta x is greater than or equal to delta y. So if we have delta x value is less than or equal is less than delta y, then we have to use this case. So let's see this also. So when we have the value delta x is less than delta y, we have to use this case. Okay, so xi plus 1. So as just I told, the first xi and yi, the values has been already given. So we have to find out the from next points. So xi plus 1 equal to xi plus delta x. So why I have taken xi? Because when we have to find out the this point, we have to take the previous points as the current points. So when we are going to find out the next point, we have to take the previous points as the current points. So when we are using the xi plus 1 points, when we are finding out the xi plus 1 point, so we have to take the xi point as the current point. Okay, so xi plus 1 equal to xi plus delta x. Okay, this is the formula. So xi plus, what is delta x here? Delta x equal to delta y divided by m. So delta y divided by m I have written here. So xi I have written as it is, plus what is delta y? 1. So 1 divided by m. This is the formula to find out the xi plus 1. So now we have to find out the yi plus 1 also. So yi plus 1 equal to yi plus delta y. So I have written as it is, plus what is delta y? 1. So I have written here 1. So I have forgotten to put the box. You can put also, you can just leave it as it is also, no issue. So this is the formula to find out the yi plus 1. Okay, so when we are going to find out the next point, so this point will become the xi plus 1 comma yi plus 1. So the previous points will this point will become xi comma yi. So to find out this point, we will take the previous point as the current point. So, okay, so don't worry, now we will see this case. So now we will get the better idea. So as I told, the first xi comma yi, so whatever the points are there, so we are getting first only, that is x1, and you can just imagine like this: x1 and y1, x2 and y2. Okay, so you can put like this: x1 equal to 1, x2 equal to 4, and y1 equal to 1, and y2 equal to 3. Just now I have told us to find out the slope, means m y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2, what is y2 here? 3 minus y1 is 1. So 3 minus 1 divided by 4 minus 1, so that is x2 minus x1. So y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 is 2 by 3. We get the answer as 0.67. Okay, So now what is delta y and delta x? So we have to find out this also now. So m equal to delta y divided by delta x. So m equal to delta y divided by delta x. So m equal to delta y divided by delta x. So what is here? Delta y equal to delta x equal to 3. So I have written here delta x equal to 3 and delta y equal to 2. Okay. So now we will find out the if condition. So whether if condition, which condition it satisfies. So delta x, so delta x is greater than delta y. Yes, it is greater than delta y. So we have to means see here delta x is greater than or equal to delta y means we had to use this case. If delta x is less than delta y, then we have to use this case. So our so we have the delta x greater than delta y. Okay, means 3 is greater than 2 now, means we have to use this case now. Totally we have used this case now. Okay, so I have written check delta x is greater than or equal to delta y. Yes, so I have put it here delta x equal to 1, delta x equal to 1. So the first points we have get it already. So we should make the column 4 columns. The first one is xi and yi, and next third column is x next, and fourth column is y next. So instead of x next, you can put it as you can also put it as xi plus 1 and yi plus 1, no issue. Just now I put it here na, xi plus 1 and yi plus 1, so you can put like this also, no issue. Okay, so first points they have given already 1 comma 1, so I have put it here. So this is xi and yi, so this is xi and yi, so xi and yi, so I have just put it. So to find out the next points xi plus 1 and yi plus 1, so we have to find out we have to use this formula. Okay, see here. Okay, we have to find out this formula. So what this formula says, this formula only I have put it here. So xi plus 1 equal to xi plus delta x. So xi plus 1 equal to xi plus delta x. So what is here xi? 1. So 1 I have put it here. So what is delta x here? Delta x equal to 1. So 1 I have put it here. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. So this 2, what is this? Xi plus 1. In the xi plus 1 position I have to put here. Just now I told us what x next is xi plus 1 only. Okay, now we have to find out the y next, means yi plus 1. So what this y plus 1 formula says, yi plus 1 equal to yi plus delta y, yi plus 1 equal to yi plus delta y. Okay, so what is yi? So yi is 1. Okay, plus delta y, what it is here? Delta y is not 1, it is the slope. Okay, so whatever the slope value is there, that is delta y, don't be confused. So 1 plus m. So 1 plus, what is the slope value? 0.67. Just now I put the 0.67. So what is the value? 1.67. So 1.67. Okay, so just now you have seen here, to find out the xi plus 1 comma yi plus 1, we have used the xi comma yi. To find out the xi plus 1, we have used the, to find out the xi plus 1 and yi plus 1, we have used the xi comma yi. Okay, similarly to find out the this third point, we will make it as xi plus 1 comma yi plus 1. So this point will be xi comma yi. So to use this to find out this point, so we will take the previous point as the current points. So to find out this column points, so we will take the previous points as current points. So we will make it as whatever the xi plus 1 and yi plus 1 values will be there, that we will put it here. Means xi plus 1 value will be put it on the xi value, and yi plus 1 value will be put it on the yi value. Okay, so we have the 1.67 value. Okay, so now we have to find out again. So we'll, by using this same formula, because we have delta x is greater than delta y value, so we have to use again this formula only. So xi plus 1 equal to xi plus 1, same formula I have put it. So delta x is 1 only, so I have directly put it here 1. So what is xi here? So 2 is there, 2 I have written here. So plus 1 equal to 3. So what is this 3? Xi plus 1, so I have written here 3. So to find out the yi plus 1, this is the formula xi yi plus delta y, yi plus delta y. Okay, so what is yi here? 1.67 as I here. I just now told that delta y is not the 1 here, is the slope. Okay, What is the slope value? 0.67. 1.67 plus 0.67 equal to 2.34. So y plus 1, so what this 2.34 is the y plus 1 formula value. Okay, 2.34 is the y plus 1 value. So to find out the next points, the previous points will be the current points. So I have put it here 3, whatever the xi plus 1 value is there, that I have put it in the xi value. Whatever the y plus 1 value is there, that I have put it in the 2.34. Okay, so the previous points will be the current points of the next point to find out the next point. Okay, so again we have to go to this formula. So xi, to find out the xi plus 1, so now we have the xi plus 1, so we have already xi and yi. Okay, don't be confused. Xi plus 1 equal to xi plus 1, so this is the formula. Okay, delta x, xi plus 1 equal to xi plus delta x. Okay, so xi plus 1 equal to xi plus delta x. Instead of delta x I have written 1 here because delta x equal to 1. Xi plus 1 means whatever the, what is the xi here, 3 is there, 3 I have written. So what is delta x means 1 only, so 3 plus 1 equal to 4. So now we have to find out the yi plus 1. So yi plus delta x. So yi plus 1 equal to yi plus delta x. So yi, so whatever the value will be there, that I have written here 2.34 plus delta y means not 1, that is m, means m value means slope value 0.67. 2.34 plus 0.61, 67 equal to 3.01. So now we have to stop. Why I have to stop? Listen here. So from 1 comma 1 coordinate points we have started. Okay, 1 comma 1 coordinate points we have started, where we have ended 4 and 3. So 3.01 means 3 only, na? So 4 and 3. So we have here 4 and 3. Okay, so whatever the line is there, so line is there, so this is the x value and this is the y value from the starting point. Okay, this is the 4 value and this is 4 means x value, and this is the y means 3 value. So this is the end point value. Okay, so whatever the line will be there, so from the first coordinate points we have find out the last coordinate points. So this is how we are going to find out the line using the DDA. Okay, so just I have written here, so 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 1.67 and 3 comma 2.34, 4 comma 3.01. Okay, don't be confused. So after that we have to plot the line on the graph or the Cartesian method. Okay, just make it as a Cartesian method and just make it as line. Okay, using these points, that's it. So this is one way. The another way is using the algorithm, DDA algorithm, we will find out the points. So that we will see in the next video. So don't be confused in this video. So when we are going to find out the next points, okay, the previous points will be the our current points. So okay, xi and yi points we have already got here. First only the 1 comma 1, the first points. So for to find out the next points, the previous points will become the current points. To find out the next points, the previous points will become the current points. So to find out the next points, the previous points will become the current points. Okay, so similarly to find out the next points, 2 comma 1.7, the previous points whatever the xi comma yi will become the current points. Okay, don't be confused. So this is the line graph. Okay, means the graph is there, the line will be there. This is the line graph. Those who have seen my previous videos, those have know this. What is this? The point, this is the first point, this is the end point. In between the lines points will be there along with, so going through this point only we are going to reach the end point. Okay, so this is the 1 comma 1, this is the 2 comma 1.67, 3 comma 2.34, and this is the 4 comma 3.0. This is the end point, not this. Okay, for only for rough idea I have shown like this. So this is how we are going to study or know the DDA, digital differential analyzer of the slope, means whatever the numerical points will be there, how we are going to find out the line through these points. Okay, through the DDA. In the next coming video, through algorithm, we will see the coordinate points, how we are going to draw the line in the graph. So only in this video only this much. If you have any kind of video, any kind of doubts, please comment below, because the comment section is open for you all only. Please hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. If you want notes of this video, in the comments in the description you will get the website link. There you will get the complete and detailed notes. If you have not joined our Telegram channel, please join. There you get the regular updates, that will help you. Okay, in this video only this much. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.